Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for a daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Man, this morning I got into some Mary J. Some Mary J. Blige really got me through this run this morning. It is because I remember seeing her in concert. One of the greatest memories I have growing up is a concert by Mary J. Blige and Mary J. Blige only, right? That myself, my sister, my mother, and my father attended. All four of us, we did a lot of things together growing up, but that was one of my, I'd say definitely in my top 5 of events. And we have a lot of them, all right? And I will get around to sharing quite a few of them throughout this video, throughout my books and all those kinds of things, right? Anyway, Mary J. Blige, you guys know her, the famous R&B singer, just speaks to a certain demographic, speaks to a certain, I don't want to say a certain demographic, a certain psychographic, a certain woman that thinks a certain way. She's all about independence, all about having fun, all about black women finding themselves in this place, in this lost place. She really knows her core audience. And when you know that, you can make some incredible things happen. Let me tell you, all right, there's tons of stories I have from that night, but I just got to give you this one, and I'll probably expand on this on a podcast episode. Well, this is going to be a podcast episode, but on like a more of a full podcast episode where I go 20 to 30 minutes, all right? Which, by the way, if you have not yet, make sure you either hit the follow button on this podcast, or if you don't know what the Move Swiftly podcast is, make sure you go and find it and subscribe to it as soon as possible. Absolutely fire content that you're going to be getting now 5 days a week. Just putting it out there, all right? But anyway, so I'm at this concert with Mary J, and we're in the front row because at the time I had an uncle who was her bodyguard. I believe Marlon. Yeah, Marlon was her bodyguard. And, we sitting in the front row, like the good seats, like really feeling Mary J. And, that's why the event was so memorable for me. And there was this group of Mary J fans, like right next to my sister, my mother, and my father, all four of us. And they just started bawling, like crying. Here's what started them crying, right? Mary J's on the mic and she's doing a thing, and then she does this with her hand. She goes, and she's listen, she's on the mic and she's like, yeah, no more drama. And then as she's singing her thing, she goes and she gives them a little wave. And they started bawling, like crying, to the point in which they just made their night. And it leads me to the point of me giving this to you. Who is your core audience, and are you serving them every day? Are you making it so they get emotional? Are they getting emotional when they think about your story? Me, personally, I'll tell you, mine are football coaches. Football coaches, that's the core of what it is I wanted to do from jump. Everything I do with the overall, not every football coach, obviously, but football coaches in mind. Everything I say, everything I put out there is for us to move forward as a community, as a group of football coaches, and just make it use that platform to do our part. That's kind of the core of where I developed as an entrepreneur, is coming from the mindset of wanting to be a football coach and in turn helping the profession in the best way I knew how to do that. And if I didn't have that experience with Mary J. Blige and kind of see how it is to have fans and what you do for your fans and how, certain opportunities can grow for you, all those things come into play. So really pay attention, lock in to these things that happen without your planning, right? I didn't know Marlon was going to hook us up with those tickets, right? You didn't know these things, but it happened for you anyway. And you have to consider these things as you're going out and you're making your move. Make your move, which is the title of one of my books as well, which can be purchased on makeyourmove.com. If you have not checked out that website yet, make sure you go to makeyourmove.com, makeyourmove.com. Shop till you drop. Get all the books, The Six-Figure Athlete, Swiftly, the Move Swiftly coloring book, and Make Your Move, a unique look into boxing, dance, and entrepreneurship, the whole shebang. Also, there's merch there as well. Just go shop till you drop. All the money's going to be reinvested into the community. Also, the main thing, the big things are the ROI hiring seminars that I will be conducting monthly, and the Move Swiftly workshops, which is the bread and butter to this business, to this brand. Make sure you are inquiring about those as well. Aswand Cruickshank, checking out, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.